Hello and welcome to this edition of Wednesday editions on a Thursday with Big Sky 35. I can't get it right. Yes, I was going to do it yesterday and I decided I'm tired. I'm going to call it an early night. Went to bed, watched TV, talked to friends, did some chatting. I just was exhausted. Long day at work. But got some cards, most of them from this man right here. So I just went ahead and posted his card shop. I'll post the actual link in the description below. So let's get this going. First off, that man that I was talking about thought he'd be a funny bunny. First card in the package. I was like, what the heck? But when I pulled it out, of course, that was just on the actual thing because it's a refractor. It's a refractor. So thank you, Mike, for that little throw in. But yeah, he had that in there. Freaked me out. I was like, what? Did he really color on there? Had me going for about a half a second. But yeah, thank you for that. Put a smile on my face. This is an eBay purchase, actually, next couple. I've been picking up some University of Virginia players for Virginia, that type of thing. Let's see here. Bennett Sousa. So his rookie card is this. I know I looked up his stats. He's actually an Astro this year or in an organization. But when I looked him up on StatCast or whatever it's called for baseball stats, he has a negative 0.5 WAR. Go get you some there, son. Yeah. This guy's with the A's right now. He's actually not bad. His younger brother played on the team last year. This guy this Geloff actually won the World Series. I was on the team that won the World Series. Trying to pick up some autos. Talked about that before. Love to get it in their Virginia uniform. And they just go into, I'll put it in a one-touch eventually and put it in my UVA stuff. If I ever get a house again, I'll have a nice UVA display or players for Virginia. Alex Rodriguez. And this is from Topps Thursday. Derek Jeter. But the reason I bought this little set of 3 was for Cal. Topps.com. So I bought a couple of Brett Beatty's. I don't think none of these are short prints. But brought a couple just to make sure, and they both look pretty good. So I'll send one or both in to get. I'm just upset they didn't make one his rookie year. This is his second year card. Didn't quite get that. Now he's in Syracuse and he's killing it. Mike got this for sort of the group at a cheaper price. So I picked up a Skeens, watching highlights against Ohtani where he struck him out once and Ohtani took him deep the second time. He's got to be able to get his breaking ball over. I think he's a little scared and headed against a good hitter to get it over the plate. I think he would have got him way on his front foot. I know Ohtani is a balanced hitter. He doesn't step. But I just think he would have got him off balance. Ken Griffey, Stadium Club Chrome for Mike. Nice addition. Didn't have that one. I didn't buy any Stadium Club. Now, all of these are from Mike. He bought 30 boxes of 2023 Platinum. I love this stuff. So Gary Carter, Francisco Alvarez, who caught a game in Syracuse. He caught a combined no-hitter. Cody Singa. So I didn't think he was going to come back this year, but And they're such a better team with him. Cody Singo, we need him back. Keith Hernandez, base. Mike Piazza, base. Brett Beatty, base. Rookie card. Johnny Bench. Frank Thomas. Cal Ripken. Some beautiful cards. The captain, David Wright, base. And then I got a refractor of David Wright. So thank you, Mike, for looking out for me on that, giving me a call on that or a text. Pete Alonso base. And refractors must be hard to hit because he didn't get a refractor at all for Pete. So he usually lets me know. So I got the base. So I'll be looking for colors and inserts and all of that. They got like 30 different colors. But, you know, I'm just looking for anything like this. I love this. Independence Day with the smile. That's a toughie. It's out of 75, I believe. Yeah, 76, I mean. I'm sorry, 76. I don't know why I was thinking 75. This is actually the Tops Now quickest to 200 home runs. This one is a blue out of 4.99. I think I paid $4 shipped for this one. $3 shipped. It might be free shipping. I won it on a bid, an auction. I mean, that's what I love to find those. And, you know, if it's nothing crazy, Pete Alonso is not getting auctioned on as much in the past. The prices are not getting drove up on auctions for, I don't know if his shiny or whether the Mets are not playing well. He's having not a great season, but it's not terrible either. But he needs to get that batting average up. It's batting around 225. Lindor starting to pick it up. This is the one that I went and got. This one I was happy I got it in this week. Just purchased this on eBay. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This guy, I told y'all I'll be open and with y'all about what I spend on things. So this person had it around $100 on this type of thing. It's a variant on the Throwback Thursday. It is so difficult, right, to try to comp what I'm going to compare. What am I going to pay for this? I know most of stuff that I've been getting, like Independence Day, Father's Day, Mother's Day for base sets, has been in that $50 mark, $60, $70 mark, in that range. And they're low numbered stuff. I don't know. I have no idea how many of these were made. You know, it's tough to say. I guess if I dug in deep, I guess I could find out. But you know, you have to sit there and try to figure out what were you gonna. What I got an offer for 75, and I've been saying I think these people that are selling on eBay, a lot of these people are either they're not moving stuff very fast or like they did before, and they're buying a bunch of cases and opening them. Or I don't know how many of these he bought, you know, to get this one variant, and they're trying to move through their stuff, get new stuff. Yeah, I was watching something in one of my other. I love video games. I have a video games and pop culture channel now. Just kind of on there about once a week. But I was watching a video on gaming, and the guy said, "You won't sell and you know how much you paid for it. You're not going to lose money on it." And that's a bunch of bullshit. There's going to be a point where you have to move that product to purchase new product. The stuff gets stale. You have to move it. And I think that is where I'm at, you know, where a lot of people are at. They have to move product. It can't get stale. especially new stuff. People move on so fast. There's so much of this being printed. Like I just said, there is a ton of variants for that platinum, 23 platinum. They released it during the season this year when they're releasing other stuff. So it's going to be tough to sit there and go, I'm going after all of them, like I did with the 22. Well, it was in off season, but the only product out, and I have, and they released a lot of Pete Alonso different cards, like the league leaders and uh, the Smiles one, the checklist card with him and Lindor, and then his base card and variants of that. There was a ton, and then the stars of MLB. There was inserts, and it looks like he might only have an all-star card in the second one from the way it looks, or in an autograph maybe. So maybe, I can still work on some of the stuff that came out earlier. I bought a red the red chrome heritage variant this week. Actually got, again, I think I paid, trying to think, $10 or something like that. It was not very high. Just trying, and that was, again, an offer. I just heart a lot of things. I watch a lot of things. I keep going back to them on my watch list. I'll shoot out offers when a person has an offer. I have one card on my watch list that I've been watching for 6-7 years, and it must be somebody that just, they're okay with keeping it, and they don't have best offer. I've thought about shooting him a message, but I'm like, if they don't have best offer, they're okay. They're okay with having that in their PC or selling it at this price. It's not a terrible price. It has multiple autographs, multiple players I collect is on it. Um, it's a nice card, and it's just one that I've not pulled the trigger. If I do it, that'll probably take up all my funds for the month for selling. I've watched 3D 80s collector, his video on his Gehrig, which, congratulations on that. The excitement of getting a card, saving up, and just waiting to get something like that, I completely understood. That struck a nice in the heartstrings for me. The excitement, and all of that. I was very happy for him. I'm sharing that, and because that's where I'm at, and I have to make a decision. Am I going for quality, quantity? I'm mixing the both. This is a variant. It's not an auto, so it and what I and qualities and a eye of the beholder when it comes to this. I don't know if shiny and low numbered is quality, or getting nice looking cards are quality, or getting higher end cards like tribute or triple threads. Uh, is that quality over base cards? Getting the base card. I love flagship base. I love heritage base. I've been collecting when that's all there was. So to me, it's I'm stuck in old school, new school mentality. It gets confusing to me, and to work through that. So I paid 50 for this, getting back to the point I was making, because that's where I kind of feel like his short print variants for this year. I didn't see what the print run was for this, but most of them been in like the 1800 range just for the print run of the cards themselves. So that pretty much tells you these variants are pretty low. And Mike has been saying it all along. If you're looking for something that's uncommon and low print run, of course, if we tell everybody to go buy it, then that's out the water. But you Tops Now and Throwback Thursday and these other cards, they're low print run. And even if it was 10,000 of them made, that's a low print run. I'm sorry, it is. It just is. One of 10,000, especially nowadays where stuff's just, base cards are printed. I talked about it the other night. That's why I've turned off of buying boxes, because the entertainment value. I can't remember, we were talking on channel or off there, that for me, I look at it at entertainment value purely, not for resale value or what I get out of it value wise. Mine is, but if I'm only going to get one color or one card that's not a base card in the whole box, or three, where you used to get one per pack, what's the fun in that? It's just, that tells you how much they're printing when that happens. And then they have the same numbering system on those cards. How many, Mike goes over how many cases you have to buy all the time to complete a set or hit the one that you want in a lot of those. Because now it seems like it used to be, oh, it's one per box. There is multiple variants now that's one per box or one per case. It's not just one case hit anymore. When it says one and how many packs and it equals a case or a little over a case, and there's not just one, there's multiple cards that fit variants that fit that description. So that's where we're at. And I mean, I enjoy collecting. I'm having fun doing color runs with Pete, just seeing what I can get on a budget. And I am trying to see how many cards I can get. So it's all right when they're $1, $3, whatever. I'm okay with that. And I'm actually been getting pretty good cards. I got this card for a song, basically. It's a Bowman. People really don't care about Bowman player cards actually in the league. They're, the Bowman, first Bowman autos is what people really think about when it comes to Bowman. I love Pete. I want the Pete card. So happy to get it. So that's enough of me rambling. I wanted to thank Mike. Mike's got like 45,000 items on his eBay store. He is killing it on there. He's willing to work with people within reason. And that's the other thing. I've been seeing, not just him, but other people talking with these crazy offers. I know these flippers or people that want to resell, you're going to have to go about it a different way. You can't go to a guy that also has a store at 45,000 cards and go, oh, I'm going to tremendously lowball him or talk shit to him so he'll give me a lower price so I can flip it at the price it needs to be. Now, he knows what he's got. These other guys know what they got. You just got to play the game. And, I'm not saying don't shoot offers. Money's good money. So, but, don't be, think about it, and don't be disrespectful when you do it, because it is some disrespect to that. So that's all I got to say tonight. Enjoying the hobby, enjoying the season, even though my team's not doing very well. UVA starts tomorrow night at 7:00 in the Super Regional, hosting K-State. They win 2 out of 3. They go to Omaha for the World Series. So I'm excited about that. And I'll see y'all Saturday. Until then, like, share, tell a friend. Let me know how you're collecting. I always ask. Let me know if anything here really strikes your fancy. Do you super collect a player or a team? I know a lot of people team collect. And I think that's kind of how the hobby is now, because it's so tough to do sets or getting the all-stars or whole. It's just so many cards out there. When I was growing up, you wanted all the stars. You wanted all the big name players from every team. You just didn't want the player you liked. You cared about everybody. I think those days are past us. So until next time, See ya.